advantage now, so we've made the step to do that. And the problem is now I don't have a clutch pedal. For 35 years I've been driving a clutch pedal, and I said the night before, I said the biggest worry I got is going through the finish line and doing my normal deal, stomping the clutch pedal in. Well, that's exactly what I did. I stomped the clutch pedal in. The only problem was it was the brake pedal.
Yeah, there wasn't a clutch pedal there, and I'm not rubbing your face in this, but several of your friends said, well, gee, why don't you just hang a clutch pedal from the chassis bar so that you have something there that, let's face it, it's almost an involuntary reaction for you to go across the finish line and push in the clutch to disengage the transmission. And you've said, yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, that's what I should have did. If I'd have put a clutch pedal in there that didn't do anything, then my left foot would have had something to do. But I don't know. I never thought I was that bad of a driver, but obviously, you know, I don't think like I thought I'm thinking in the car. And I went through the finish line, and it was just, like you said, an involuntary action for me, because for 35 years and probably 3,000, 4,000 passes later of mashing the clutch in, and I just screwed up.
You'd be surprised. It's probably more than 3,000 or 4,000 runs, and I mean that seriously, because I want to point out the fact that this is something, it would be almost like breaking a bad habit, like smoking or something like that. It would really take some conscious effort on your part as a driver to break that habit.
Yeah, I think it would, but I guess I never thought it would, and now I know better. It obviously, you know, I've drove as many passes as I've made, and I just, in the back of my mind, I said, I won't have any problem adapting to it, because it's obviously easier to drive, because you don't have to swap feet leaving the starting line. You ain't got to do all that. But
plus, there's nothing for your left foot to do down there.
Yeah, now my left foot's bored, you know, nothing for it to do. So we get to the finish line, and I just, I almost had it back under control. It just turned the car sideways. Anybody's ever drove on ice, that's what these cars feel like at 200 miles an hour. They feel like you're driving on ice.
And then you stomp on the brakes.
Yeah, and you stomp on the brakes in ice, you're going around. Well, I might as well have been on ice driving down the interstate and stomping on the brakes. That's what it felt like.
You've had overnight to check the chassis. Obviously, there's a lot of cosmetic damage, but how bad are things?
It's pretty bad. The chassis is bent pretty bad. You can't see it as good, but you put straight edges on it, it's bent pretty bad. That's why we didn't try to fix it last night, because it wasn't going to be fixable.
I should point out that you woke up this morning a little sore, but everything's okay?
Yeah, I'm sore. I got a pretty right leg's pretty sore where it hit the bar, and then obviously my neck, and I got two pretty good seatbelt burns on my shoulders. My neck's sore, and the normal stuff when you wreck. Got a bad headache last night, but it's getting better. It's easing off now, so ain't too bad a shape.
Well, unfortunately, while you were waking up this morning saying, well, I don't feel real good, you had to play host to